Morning, campers. Hey campers, George here. Just on a walkabout, evening time. Great time to be out, beautiful day. So I thought I'd take a walkabout, enjoy the outdoors. And while I'm out here, I thought I'd share with you one of my cook sets that I use when I go camping or on a walkabout. One of the many. It is my oldest one. I've had it for a couple of years now, and it has served me well. Let's go find a kitchen in the wilderness and talk about one of my favorite cook sets. Stay tuned. This looks like a good spot. Great place. So I brought along my favorite day pack, my LL Bean. And in here I have my little cook set somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. There we go. My LL Bean. Love this pack. Great day pack. So as I said, I wanted to share with you one of my cook sets that I use when I go camping. This is my oldest cook set I have, and I've used it for a couple of years now, and it's worked well for me. And basically, it's actually two separate kits, both made by Stanley. One is the Stanley Cook Set, and the other one is it's the Stanley Adventure Prep and Cook Set. They're two different sets, two very small, and go together great. The first cook set is the Stanley Adventure Cook Set, and basically it's a mug, and it comes with seated inside two cups you can use to make your beverages and that sort of thing and drink out of them. I've never used them because simply it just takes up room, and I use the inside of this for something else, and I needed that room. I'm always looking for ways to save room, and this kit certainly helped me that way. Anyway, both kits have the locking handles on them, which keep the lid on really nice. This one, the lid you can see has drain, and it also has the one at the top, obviously, to help with the drain. One thing I did do on both my sets was, it originally comes with a plastic handle sitting on top there. Well, you can see what I did. I replaced it with a steel ring. One of the reasons is I left it on the fire a little bit too long, and the plastic handle melted, so I decided to replace it with these. It's a handy little thing to add. It's a nice addition, and it allows you to put a stick in there and lift the lid off when it's really hot. As you can see, the handle folds over the top of the lid, holding it in place, and it's pretty sturdily held in place. It does a good job, and the trick is to slide this little slide down, which locks the handle in. Unlocking the handle allows me to open it up, and now I have my handle for carrying. And by sliding this little slide down, it locks in the handle, and of course it won't pop out here. So it's pretty sturdy. And inside here, like I said, when you buy the kit, it comes with 2 cups. They're plastic cups, but they actually nest inside here. Some people, I'm sure, will find them handy. I just don't use mugs. I drink straight out of here. When I make a beverage, I make it in here and just drink it out, the coffee or tea or whatever, and it works great. Inside, as you can see, I have some stuff. This is just a pot scourer, and you can see I have packed in there my 1-burner camp stove, which this one just happens to be my peak one, which is one of my older ones, and it's worked really well for me back in the day on a budget like we all are. This one I felt I could afford, and it's worked really well for me, and like I said, it sits right in there really nicely. And I put this on, and I've got a couple of other things I'll put inside there. The lid goes on, which I'll get for you right now. And as you can see, the lid sits on there nice and snug, and to lock it back on, you just pull this out, squeeze in the handle, and it flips over. And then of course slide this back, and it's nice and solid again. On the side, let me show you, it has the Stanley stamp on it, so it tells you who made it. And it does have markings for your measurements, which is a handy thing to have for most people. I'm not that accurate on my cooking, but it is nice to know if you need to mix something, you can measure it on here. As you can see, mine has been well used. I use it both on a gas stove or just put it in the fire. I normally sit it next to the fire and the coals on the side, and boils pretty quickly and works well. It's got to be careful. It is steel, and the handle can be hot sometimes. Something to consider. It is made of a BPA standard stainless steel 1818 construction. It won't rust, so that's a good thing. You get a lot of use out of it, and it comes with obviously the steel pot, the vented lid, and 2 nesting cups. They're actually 10-ounce cups. They're nice for a cup of coffee or something like that. I didn't bring them with me, obviously, because I have my stove in there. They are made of nylon, the cups, so they don't burn easy, and they're pretty sturdy. I do know that. All in all, this is a great addition to have. It is dishwasher safe, so when you get home, you can put it in a dishwasher and wash it. It is 5.8 inches high, 4.3 inches in diameter from edge to edge, and it actually, the bottom of the cup is actually slightly smaller than the top. It's actually 4 inches, and it weighs 0.88 pounds. It's not light. This is not for a micro camper or a minimalist or anything like that. It does have a bit of weight, and then obviously with the with my stove in it, adds to the weight, but it works great for me. So this is the first part of the kit, and like I said, it's the Stanley Adventure Cookset, is that, and then the other one is this guy, and I have it in a mesh bag. I've always carried it in a mesh bag. It allows me to put other stuff with it when I put it in my pack. Let me get it out here for you. This is the Stanley Adventure Prep and Cook Set. So it does go hand in hand with the other one, with the mug, and you can see everything is basically the same thing. The way the handle works, you can see I replaced the plastic handle on top here. It does have the drain, and it's a pot, and this is where I do all my cooking. You see the Stanley label, and it does have the measurements on the side. As you can see, well used, both fire and on a gas stove, and it's worked well for me. It is also a storage place for me for my cook set. And in here, what I have is the little for you, and try not to throw it down there. Part of my cook kitchen, and I have some 550 cord which I hang my food bag, obviously from a tree. I did a lot of camping in California, and we have a bear problem, that sort of thing, so you want to hang your food from a tree away from all the wild beasties. Inside here you can see my gas canister fits perfectly in there. I wrap it in a cloth so so it doesn't rattle in there. And it still gives me a little bit of room to put some other stuff in. I even put some maybe small packs of food, snacks, and things like that with it. And there you have it there. You see inside. Nice pot. It does, for the cooking I do, this works perfect. And like I said, it's solid, won't rust. You know, it's sturdy. It takes quite a lot to bend them. And I've tried. So it has worked well for me. Let me give you some of the stats on it, and you can see what I mean. So we're looking at it here, and this is a 1.5 liter, a 1.5 liter pot, and you can obviously cook all your meals in it, and it works fine. Once again, I don't really carry a plate with me or mugs. I eat straight out of the pot. It's the way I cook and camp. So this works for me perfectly. You don't have to eat out of it. Obviously, you can have your plates and things like that. This is not just for backpacking. It's for regular camping. You can take it along. And it is a 1.58 quart or 1.5 liter pot. So it works pretty good. It does come with extras. It comes actually with some, I want to say, bowls to put your food and stuff in there. And they fit in there, and they have lids that you can use as a cutting board and things like that. Very handy to have. Picture coming up right now. I'll show you what the setup is, just like on the Stanley mug that I have. So there you have it. I really like this setup, and like I said, I've got a couple of good years out of it, and I still use it today. I have made a couple of changes, and I do have some other cook sets, but this has really been a solid set for me. Price-wise, very well priced, nice budget. I got mine at Walmart, and this together, you're looking at about $25 for this setup, and for the mug, I believe was about $15, and I got them at Walmart, but I'm sure you could get a better price on Amazon, maybe. But they're all pretty much the same. So there they are there. My Stanley cook set. Highly recommend it. The other thing that I use, which I did get, and I wanted to share with you, was I have some sporks, and I have a couple of different ones. I do have a long one here, and this is a C2 Summit spork, and it is the extended one. You can see it's not really a spork as in a knife, but it's sharp enough to cut on the sides, and it has a fork, and it's a spoon, and it's fairly long. I find it handy to get inside the mug when I cook in that. Here is the other one I have, which is a titanium. These are both titanium, sorry. These two are both titanium, really light. And this is the Canister spork, and it works great as well. It's got a little bottle opener on the back. And then, of course, the old reliable spork that just about everybody likes to use, and it's by Light My Fire, very popular. They make some really good products, and it's solid. When I first got them and I looked at them, I thought, this ain't going to last, it's going to break. But they are pretty sturdy, and they have the nice cutting edge on it there, and a fork and a spoon. So that's my Light My Fire. And those are the main things in my cook set that I use with my Stanley. Obviously, I do have other cook sets that I use, simply because I gather a lot. Okay? And I'll put links below, and if you have any questions and I'd like to hear some comments from you on it, just put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, as always. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe. You know the story, and I'm pretty sure I'll be back again. Just saying. Bye.